The South Winn Coach Conversation brought to you by Dave's Collision Shop in Ossian and Becker Hardware in Ossian. We're with head coach Jason Ohrt. Week number 2, you get your first win of the season. Long bus ride down to Maquoketa Valley, but you ended up with a 19-0 victory last Friday night, Coach. What got it done for you?
Defensively, we played about as well as we could have. They had a very talented back in the backfield, and they had some athletes around them too as well. I thought their offensive line was solid as well. So we had a pretty tough challenge getting ready for them. But our kids just went out and executed. Defensively, we only gave up 1 first down, and anytime you do that in a football game, you're gonna be victorious.
And when you look at your defense as a whole, and I know there's a lot more that goes into it than the black and white statistics, but in 2 weeks you've given up 7 points. You'll take that, won't you?
Yeah, we'll take that any day. And we got a veteran group in that front 7, and that really makes a big difference for us. And we had to shuffle some guys around, but that's typical this time of year with bumps and bruises and stuff like that. But our kids responded really well. Guys like Keegan Streeter can play anywhere on the field defensively. It just seems like he's an all-state player wherever you put him. And Ethan Timp up front, he's a difference maker. Trey Craner's playing really well at defensive end, and Logan Hageman is doing outstanding at linebacker too as well.
And with what you want to do offensively, 417 yards on the ground, 7.6 per touch. With your offensive philosophy, those are numbers that have to make you smile, I'd imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. And, bringing in Brady Ohrt at quarterback was a difference maker for us this week, carrying out his run fakes and stuff and opening up running lanes with his option ability. And Logan Hageman, 35 carries, 290 yards, just really took the team on his shoulders and played really well. Sam Conway stepped it up a bit this week, running the football too as well. And you just can't say enough about that offensive line. We moved Keegan Streeter to tight end, and having him and Trey Craner at tight end going double tight most of the game made us pretty physical.
And from week number 1, one of the things you wanted to see improvement is blocking on the exterior, trying to get those runs to the outside. Did you see that last Friday night?
Yeah, and with the moving of Keegan Streeter to tight end, that really kind of solved that problem for the most part. And our A back, Sam Conway and Evan Bushman, did a nice job blocking too as well on that perimeter to help them out. Definitely made those strides from week 1 to week 2.
And you mentioned the defense playing well, but when you run the ball for 417 yards, Logan Hageman getting 290 of those yards, how much of that is a continuity effort, knowing the fact that the more effective you are on offense, the less snaps your opponent is gonna have?
Yeah, I just think it wears the other team down, and that's the reason why we're doing what we're doing. This offense is designed to do that. You're not going to win 40-0 games very often, and when you run this style. The way we won this game definitely showed that we were the better football team, and we did leave, I think, a few points on the board. We had some drive stall, and we just got to clean up those penalties a little bit. Those are still a concern. Our goal was to stay under 5 penalties this week as a team. We had 4, but those 4 penalties really kind of cost drives on our offense.
And Clayton Ridge, your opponent this week, what do you expect out of the Eagles?
I expect them to go toe-to-toe with us. They're very physical. They have 16 seniors on their squad. They're always going to come out and hit, and we're excited about that challenge. It's going to be our kind of football game. I feel like we're going to have I feel like we're the favorite. We've gotten the best of them over the years, but I know they're going to come in desperate. They're going to come in and try and get a win. It's a big game for them, but it's a big game for us too, as we try to get to 2-0 in district play. That's a big deal. And we talked a lot to our kids a lot about that this week, and just trusting what we're doing and go out there and execute.
All right, Coach, hopefully you can have a winning streak after Friday night. Keep your kids healthy. We wish you best of luck.
Thanks a lot, Darren.
The 1-1 Warriors and the 1-1 Eagles Friday night in Kilmer.